Yeah, just speaking my truth. This is not a diss song. This is me speaking my truth. My truth may not be your truth, but you know what? This is how I gotta give it up. Yeah, I'm tired of people claiming they my equal. We ain't equal. They can't match my level. You ain't stepping, you ain't a step that. Stop that flexing, ain't no muscle behind that. That's why I draw the line that yeah, close nigga out there. Nine that. Yeah. I'm tired of people claiming they my equal. We ain't equal. They can't match my level. You ain't stepping, you ain't a step that. Stop that flexing, ain't no muscle behind that. That's why I draw the line that close nigga out there. Nine that. Yeah. Man, here we are. Diagnosis versus bold words. It's going down. We have K-Spazz and we have Beauty the Poet. Man, these are two fire poets. When I tell you they are fire, they are fire. I can't wait to see this match. Hey, K-Spazz, you with us?
Yes, sir.
Look, we here again. Bold words. Diagnosis. K-Spazz, Beauty the Poet, electrifying poet. This is gonna be one of the ones. Y'all gonna have to tune in for this. Y'all gonna have to sit down, get your popcorn, put your feet up, and be entertained. Cause they both gonna drop some of these words. When I tell you this is a match, this is a match. This is the match of messengers. They gonna tell you some. Look, I'm gonna let them go ahead. K-Spazz, I'm gonna bring you up. Tell the people who you are, where you from, and what you represent.
Yo, what's good? I'm K-Spazz on the west side of Chicago, and I'm representing both words.
Okay. Bold word, K-Spazz. Beauty the Poet. Tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Beauty the Poet. I'm coming out of Jonesboro, Louisiana, and I'm representing Diagnosis.
Hey, we here. We finna get ready to flip the coin. We finna have the coin talk. Beauty the Poet. Since you're the woman here, ladies first, I'm gonna give you the option. Head or tails? Which one do you want?
I'm gonna go with heads.
Okay, we're gonna flip it. Okay. Boom. Oh, it's tails. K-Spazz, you have the choice to go first, or do you want Beauty the Poet to go first? What do you choose?
As a gentleman, I'm gonna let the woman go first.
Okay. We're gonna be gentlemen today. We're gonna let the women go first. So Beauty the let's get it. Hey, let's get it. That's what I like. Bring that energy. Let's get it. So we're gonna go into the second page. Man, y'all tune in. It's gonna be
okay. This poem is called System Error Heartbeat Fail. They say technology never lies, but I've seen screens freeze mid-truth. Watch wires forget connection like people do. 1 minute Wi-Fi strong, next signal gone, just like love when it used to be warm, but now it's buffering. You see, machines shut down when they overloaded. Too many tabs open and not enough space. You ever met a human like that? Because I have. And hell, I've been one. Eyes gaze, mind blank, heart stuck in a loop. Control, alt, delete on all my emotions. I'm just trying to reboot. You ever cried and shut down mode but nobody knows because the lights are still on but nobody's home? It's funny how we treat devices better than we treat each other. A broken iPhone gets replaced, but a broken soul, we say. You'll be all right. Tough it out. Just stop overreacting. Meanwhile, hearts are crashing with no Apple Care plan to fall back on. Trust, I had a sister once, a person, and they crashed too. But I ain't want a new model, I wanted them. But people ain't tech and tech ain't people, so both can disappoint you at the same time. But we don't talk anymore. Just rare receipts like just rare receipts like the frequency's off. So the Bluetooth's not pairing, so the soul stopped sharing. But I guess that's what makes us fragile. We're wired to connect, but prone to disconnect. But when a human goes black screen, no warning, no sound, it don't come with a charger. It don't ask, are you sure you want to power off? It just ends. So love on your humans while their battery's still working, before their souls start glitching from the devices you never installed, like kindness, listening, and presence. Because no one tells you the shutdown comes with no warning and no sound. And no one ever taught us how to reboot the soul. Boom.
Shit so fucked up, I'm scared to break this all on God and lose. It's like I only count on when I'm going through obstacles and confused and abused. It's like my heart feeling this pain. This pain is equivalent to heart attacks. And you're in the section. pulmonary embolisms. Like, how your heart down, you need that for your soul to shine. See, to be aware, to be alive, the heart mind, you got to line in my relationship with God. Just can't outline, so obviously I need to realign, but this ain't even really about God. It's about me and my decisions. Now, I'm studying eating blessings and I'm fucking up the kids, and it's crazy because I know, nigga, I know I need to go back to God, but what about when I get good again and then I stop praying? See, picture this one, they be saying, when you lay the dogs, you get sleep. So when you make your bed, nigga, you must lay. And you can just do it nightly. You can have a staple single devil on your shoulder, like, let's do it again, or you might even have a leer on your right, like, you can dust it off and try it again, but then you get lost in a cycle. Everything around you gonna lead you back to you. And you can minimize yourself if you would like to, and then oops, you and everybody around you gonna see you in the same place God was trying to balance. See, I was down in that corner, going through trials, tribulation, and turmoil. See, the shit got so bad, I started to cry every day too, but I realized that sometimes it's gonna take courage to even take encouragement, like the phrase, pick your head up and keep going. You got it? Stand telling me if you like, yeah, you they decide, but you really got the life in your mind, my nigga, you can't beat me. When I hear that, God, it make me realize how much fast it is for me that I need to come back to you, no matter how weary, wounded, beaten, battle, or scorned, like smoking oil for fight through and fight through till you see God. When I lost my pops, I became one of the biggest sinners. I was just witnessing after making the decision that I was going to stop going to church at a younger age. Anyway, I realized on the come up by the TK that every tongue has to sit on its own bottom. And if I was to take that check to a church, I told them, hey, look, every sinner got to see God for themselves. So while I'm still living, I realized that all of my actions have repercussions. And I've been going through it ultimately because I've chosen to. See, I started to pop pills and not feel, so I probably may never really heal, but I do understand that if I want to move forward, I got to take a step and plant via my heels. So the decision to run instead of stand in and be a man is over now. I'm going to come back to church. Because that ain't something new to me. It's just something that I got to revisit.
Man, what's going on? That was an electrifying match of the words of the messengers. Let's get straight to it, man. You had K-Spazz from Bold Words, Beauty the Poet from Diagnosis, man. We finna get in the building and we finna talk about these scores real quick. Man, we're gonna start with Zoe Zine. Let's go ahead and get to these points and let's see what you have to say real quick. What you thought about these poems?
It was fire. Again, they've been coming. They stuff. Like, everybody been coming with some good poems. Like,
Okay.
It's very hard to,
Look, hey, look, it's like that. It gets like that, you know. So tell me, for K-Spazz, what did you have for penmanship?
I give him a 5.
Okay, for impact,
A 4.
Believability,
A 5.
for substance,
A 5.
okay, and delivery,
A 5.
okay, and that's a score of 24. Okay. Shout out to K-Spazz. So Beauty the Poet, what did you give her for penmanship?
A 5.
For impact,
A 5.
for believability,
A 5.
for substance,
A 5.
for delivery.
A 5.
Look, let's get to it, man. Look, that was fire. Appreciate it, Zoe Zine, for your work for today, man. Hey, I know this was a long work day. Look, I didn't give you no lunch break, but hey, I'm sorry. Next time I'll give you a 30-minute lunch break next time. But I appreciate you jumping on the platform and being a judge. And shout out to you.
Thank you. Thank y'all.
Now we finna go with TK the Poet. Now TK the Poet, man, your scores is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So look, I'm gonna give you Boosie and B Rich scores first, and I'm gonna give you my last scores last. So we're can start with Be Rich. K-Spazz, he gave you a 4 in penmanship, a 3 in impact, a 4 in believability, a 4 in substance, and a 2 in delivery. Okay, so let me see. He has some notes. He said you did good the second time, but he said he can't overlook what happened in the first go round. So he said it was a dope poem, but he said he had to take some points off for that. So that was his score. Pussy gave you a 4. He gave you a 4 in penmanship, a 3 in impact, 4 in believability, a 4 in substance, and a 4 in delivery. So your total score from Pussy is a 19. Fire. So let's go ahead and get, already Zoe Zion gave you a 24. So that was high. And so let's get with TK the Poet. What points he gave you? So I gave you a 5 in penmanship. I gave you a 3 in impact. I gave you 5 in believability. I gave you a 5 for substance, and I gave you a 3 for delivery. And in the total score, I gave you a 21. And the reason why you got that score from me, from a 3 in delivery and a 3 in impact, it would have been a lot higher, but I could barely hear you. I could barely hear. I had to really just concentrate to hear your voice. So that's the reason why I took a couple points away from that. But other than that, you was fire. And we're going to add up the points a little bit later. Okay. So look. So Beauty the Poet. Be Rich, he gave you a 4 in penmanship, a 4 in impact, a 3 in believability, a 4 in substance, and a 3 in delivery with a total score of 18. So Pussy, he gave you a score of from penmanship of 4, impact of 4, believability of 3, a substance 4, and delivery 3, with the same total score number of 18. So Zoe Zion gave you a 25, and me, I gave you a 4 in penmanship, a 5 in impact, a 3 in believability, a 4 in substance, and a 3 in delivery with a total score of 19. So let's go ahead and add these scores up, and let's see who had the highest score. So let's go ahead and get to these numbers real quick. So with me, we'll start with K-Spazz. K-Spazz, I gave you a 21. Zoe Zion gave you a 24. Pussy gave you a 19. And B Rich gave you a 17, with the total score of that being 81. 81 for K-Spazz. Okay, let's go ahead and get with Beauty the Poet. I gave you a 19. Zoe Zion gave you a 25. And Pussy gave you 18. And B Rich gave you 18, with the total score of... Now, come on now. This was close. These scores are close. So, K-Spazz, your total score came out to be 81. You had an 81 for both words. Your score is 81. And Beauty the Poet, your score came out to be 80 on the dot. So K-Spazz got the win by 1 point. 1 point. Look, when I look, that is close. 1 point. Now let me bring up K-Spazz. K-Spazz, let me bring you to the stage and tell me, how do you feel about that 81?
The 81 is cool, but they say a lot of what I need to do with my performance, my preacher performance. They say a lot. I appreciate the 81.
But you got the dub. You got the dub, man.
The W don't matter. It's like that's
okay.
I played football and I played rugby. Like our coaches say, the win doesn't matter if we didn't execute properly. There's a lot of people that win sloppily. I didn't like
okay.
But I won. So I'm gonna take that as what it was, but it's still a learning lesson.
Okay. I mean, but shout out to K-Spazz, bold words. Man, let me go ahead and get to Beauty the Poet. Beauty the Poet, how do you feel about, you getting that 80?
I actually feel good about it. I always keep reminding you, like, this is new to me, so I'm gonna only get better at it.
Okay.
So, round 1, I did pretty good.
Look, that was fire. This is just week 1. We got 23 weeks of this, man. So look, this is fire. Hey, what you think about K-Spazz performance? Do you know, it's just a slight point, but he got the dub.
I mean, he bold, so bold words, that's what it is. It's very bold.
Look, hey, when K-Spazz spazzed out, he spazzed out, man. I greatly appreciate you for being a part of this, man. Look, shout out to you, shout out to Diagnosis, shout out to K-Spazz with bold words. Man, this was excellent. I appreciate you. And next week, hey, it's going down. I appreciate you.
Thank you for the opportunity. Y'all stay tuned.